looking live at Stanford Stadium, where Notre Dame and Stanford prepare to play a season finale in a matchup that will not be short of emotion on Saturday Night Football on ABC, presented by Southwest Airlines. Well, the Fighting Irish, mired in that three-game losing streak, badly need a win against a talented Stanford team. And as the Charlie Weiss era at Notre Dame ends its 5th season, it now comes down to one final night.
Extra guard wearing 80s. McGillicuddy, he's over to the left. They load power in that direction. Here comes Gerhart. Dives for the end zone and the touchdown. Fine second effort by Toby Gerhart. His 24th touchdown of the season.
What an effort there, too, Brent. His teammates said he's the Heisman winner. And the first word that Jim Harbaugh says is balance.
They come right back with Gerhart. And Gerhart pulls his way for 12 yards and another first down for Toby Gerhart and the Cardinal. Second down and 2. Here's Gerhart. Picks up the first down. Seems to be movement, and there is a flag on the play. There is movement on this. He's a tough guy, okay?
Tough coach.
You better believe it. And he's brought toughness here. And Gerhart is a tough runner to bring down across the 45-yard line. He's now rushed for 62 yards here in the first half. Coming right back now with a steady dose. Second down and 8. Big hole for Gerhart. Gerhart explodes, spins to near midfield. Just outside of the 10-yard line now for Andrew Luck, son of Oliver. Here's Gerhart swinging left, got it down the end zone. Touchdown! Another rushing touchdown for Gerhart. Well, Toby Gerhart plays baseball and football here, and he chose his numbers for his hero, John Elway. 24 in baseball and 7 in football. And Toby Gerhart closing in on 2,000 yards rushing, 25 touchdowns for the year. Let's go back to Toby Gerhart. We talked about him being a two-sport star. He's an outfielder for the baseball team. Here he was in Omaha. He went 3 for 4 in their victory over Florida State. Then he had an RBI double in an 8-3 elimination game victory over Miami. He's a career 275 average.
He's turned Alabama. He's been 12-0 the last 2 years in the regular season.
Third down and 11 now for Luck. Oh, here's Gerhart for the first down. Wide open. Run out of bounds at the 45-yard line.
Brent, anytime you get into third down and long, you need great pass protection. And John Tenuta usually gets pretty creative. He does a good job of looking downfield, keeping the linebackers to the middle of the field.
Now it's Luck handing off to Gerhart. Got a seam, cut back, midfield, 45, and he's across the 40-yard line to the Irish 37.
How many times have we seen Marisick lead the way, the fullback right up the middle here, big isolation block, nice job. And then again, it's Gerhart getting into that second level, Brent.
Gonna go on 4th and 4. Gerhart back on the field. Here we come, crowd up, trail it by 8, 9 minutes to go. Toss play. Gerhart gonna throw it, the baseball player, end zone, interference. Got an automatic first down. What a play down in the end zone.
I think the crowd thinks it's a touchdown. Okay.
And it is.
Yeah, I mean, there was no call. There wasn't a call on the field.
Well, the penalty flag comes out.
Yeah.
5-14. Charlie knows he's got all his timeouts over there now. Gerhart bangs for that first down. Still going. He unloaded on a cornerback, Gary Gray, and then muscled his way.
Well, before that, he takes on a linebacker's arm tackle. It was Brian Smith. And then he lowers his shoulder and takes out Gray. And then Slaughter comes in for a piece right after he takes it over Gray. Look at Slaughter's right there. And then finally, Harrison Smith rides in for another 5 yards.
If there is anything that has doomed Coach Weiss through the 5 years, it has been the lack of defense. And here we see Stanford coming down in the closing minutes against against the Irish defense. Marisek leads the way. Another first down for the Cardinal, and the clock continues to move. They are well within his range now as the clock comes down. Remember, they started this drive, Herbie, with 5:48 to go, and here comes number 7 again, busting across the 10 toward the end zone. It's first and goal.
I just love to see this style of offense. It's a power play. This time it's Andrew Phillips pulling around the left guard. A great block by Marisek, again taking on the linebacker. And they get a push. Look at that block right there on Bryant Smith to open that hole up for Gerhart.
You may not have to measure it. You can watch it in a game like this. Here he comes, folks. End zone. Stanford leads. They let him in.
Yeah.
They let him in to get the 59 seconds. There's no question what happened here. Final 7 seconds. 4th down and 11. Clausen got a 3-pack right side. Gonna fire deep toward end zone. Incomplete. Stanford will win it. Meanwhile, let's go to Harbaugh with Lisa.
Thank you, Brent. Coach. Hold on, he wants to get Toby in here. Coach, why'd you want to get this guy in here?
This is the guy. He deserves the Heisman Trophy, that's what I say.
What case did he make for the Heisman tonight?
I thought he made it tonight. Talk to him.
Toby, what was your mindset on that game-winning drive to score the touchdown?
Oh, man, I was tired. But we had to score there, and I asked him to take the extra time out so I could catch my breath, and we just had to finish it in the end zone.
Now, what were you thinking when you watched them march down the field?
I can't hear you, sorry.
What were you thinking when you watched them march down the field with a chance to tie it?
Oh, I was getting nervous. I mean, they're dangerous when they throw it up, man. They can catch it, but our defense came up big and stopped them in the end.
205 yards tonight for you, 3 touchdowns. What was the key to your success tonight?
I think the offensive line, they blocked great. We came out and executed, and all the credit to all those guys.
All right, thank you very much. Congratulations. Frank, we got to get out of here.
Herbie, I've seen a lot of great performances, as you have, through the years. You've played in some great games, but I don't think I've seen one better than this. Jimmy Clausen deserves credit for the way he battled here tonight, and then it was Gerhart and Stanford prevailing in the end. Wonderful.
I want voters to listen to what Brent Musburger just said. You've called a lot of games, and you just said you don't know if you've seen maybe a better individual performance than what you just witnessed in his final game to put an exclamation point on an unbelievable season for Toby Gerhart. If that doesn't get the voters' attention, I don't know what will.
There's a lot of great candidates, Herbie, but Toby Gerhart deserves to be one of the finalists. A 205-yard night. A night that Stanford will never forget.